Robert, let's start today with industrial production. You say industrial production increased in November, but the details are weaker than the headline. What do you mean by that?
Yes, Susan, we had a 6/10 increase on the headline, but that was really fueled by utilities, and that's weather responsive. So it was a cold month and utility output went up. But if we look at the real heart of industrial production, manufacturing output, it actually was a little change, very soft month, and following the same in October. So we're not really seeing that big push from the real core of industrial production. It's a softer number than the headline actually indicates.
Robert, let's move on to retail sales. You say that they increased in November and gasoline prices are making an impact there. Can you explain?
Yes, those retail sales numbers are nominal numbers, which mean they're not adjusted for inflation. And so we actually had gasoline prices, as we all know, going down in November, and we'll see it again in December, down even further. So that was a drag on nominal retail sales. Outside of gasoline, though, it looks pretty good and consistent with the expectation that this should be a good holiday shopping season. Consumers are in pretty good shape. Job market is good. Wages are going up. Home prices, last 2 months aside, 401k is doing well, so positive wealth effects. So we should see a pretty good holiday shopping season despite this impact from changing gasoline prices.
And speaking of holiday shopping, what can you tell us about consumer prices?
Same thing there with the thumbprint of gasoline prices, bringing the CPI, parts of the CPI down. The overall index was unchanged. The producer price index was a little changed. So we see this as oil price roller coaster and gasoline price roller coaster. The fingerprints of that all over the data for the last couple of months. We'll probably see it again in December. So we're probably going to spend a lot of time talking about core series, everything but energy, everything but gasoline, over the next couple of months.
And next week, the big Fed meeting is coming up. What do you want to tell us about that?
Yes, and all eyes focused on the Fed. It's going to be a very important meeting. We are expecting the 25 basis point rate hike that we've been talking about for a long time. We're going to get a new dot plot. I do expect to see the dot plot shifting down, which means that the members of the Federal Open Market Committee will be expecting fewer rate hikes next year. So we're going to watch that very carefully. We're going to get a new set of economic projections for 2019. We'll see if those numbers come in a little bit. And of course, we're going to get a new press conference by Fed Chair Jay Powell. So lots of good information next week.